is Lauren, and today I'm going to be showing you how I'm designing a brand new spring pattern, and I'm really excited about this one. I've painted all of the different pieces on my iPad, so I did go through that process in the last video, and then the one before is where I kind of started it, but the last video is where I kind of show you all of the painting on the iPad, so if you want to see that part of it, you're welcome to go and check that out. I'll link it up here, but in this video, I'm going to be taking all of those different flowers and leaves that I painted on there, and then I'm going to be adding them to Photoshop and then kind of arranging them into a seamless pattern. So I'm really excited for this, and yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so I am here in Photoshop and I have my painting right here that I've done on my iPad, and I've just saved it and added it over here into this new file. And usually what I do with a new pattern once I am starting to design it is I will add the PNG file here into a 10,000 by 10,000 pixel frame, and then I will click on the image and divide everything up into all the individual pieces. So I've actually already done that here to kind of save some time. So each of the leaves and the little flower clusters and branches and stuff are all individual pieces. And then as you can see here, there is that textured background, and I just want to get rid of that. So I'm going to quickly do that with all of these, and I'll just show you an example of what it looks like. So I'll just click on the layer and I'll do my little, what is this one called? Little magic wand tool. And I'll just click on it, and you can see that there's some specks and stuff in there too. So then you can hold shift and then click on those, and it'll kind of take them away. Some of them won't be, so if I just click the delete button, you can still see that a lot of those are there. So if it's kind of a lot, I'll just go in and hold the shift button and click more of them to remove most of them. Or what I can also do is deselect that and then go to my eraser tool and then just get rid of all of those that way. So there's a few different ways to do this, but that's kind of what I will be doing just to make sure that everything is all cleaned up and that these are just the branches and the flowers, and there aren't all these little annoying background pieces that are going to interrupt my patterns and stuff. So I'm going to work on this for a little bit. It is a little time consuming, so let's just do that real quick, and then I'll check in with you in a little bit. Okay, so now that I have finished cutting out all of the different flowers and leaves and separated them, and then I also cleaned everything up, so there is just a white background, now I can actually start designing the pattern, which is going to be so much fun. This is the best part of it. It usually takes me a while to kind of piece everything together, but that's okay. I'm going to kind of show you how I do it. So basically I do a copy of the background and I turn it a different color. I usually like to do kind of a light peach orange color just to kind of have a little bit of a different color background. So I selected my color. I'm going to take my paint bucket tool and just paint that layer in, and then I will go grab my little selection tool and I will just crop it down so that it is a perfect square shape, but it'll be just a little bit bigger, or like a little bit smaller than the canvas, but a little bit bigger than the pieces that I'm working with. So I'm going to do about that and click enter to set it, and then I'm actually going to lock that layer so it's not going to go anywhere. I'm only going to overlap all of these pieces on the top edge here and then the side edge here. So then when they layer over up here, I'll duplicate it and add it down here. And then with the side, I'll duplicate that and add it on this side so that everything is going to be framed well. So I hope that makes sense, but I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about a little bit later. Okay, so I made a ton of progress on my pattern and I got everything cut out and cleaned up and I started arranging it into a pattern. There's still a lot more that I need to do for it, but I actually have to head to work and we have a work event today, which is why I'm kind of dressed up a little bit more than usual. But anyway, it should be a really fun day and I'm gonna go swim afterwards, so it's gonna be a longer day, but you know, that's okay. It's gonna be really fun. So I will talk to you soon. Okay, so I finished up my swim. It was really nice. I did about an hour and then I came home, made some dinner, and I am finally ready to just kind of hang out here and read my book. I've been looking forward to this all day long and I'm so excited about it. I actually just started this book yesterday and this has been like my incentive to just have a very productive day and get a bunch of things done. So this is my reward and I'm just looking forward to having a little cozy evening here at home. I'm gonna put some jazz music on my phone. I have my little diffuser going with some eucalyptus essential oil and I made a little like grapefruit sparkling water drink. So yeah, just excited to kind of hang out here and relax. So let's just do that. So it's the next day. I kind of might have stayed up a little too late reading my book, so I'm definitely feeling very tired this morning. So I'm very happy to be drinking my coffee right now. Hopefully this will wake me up and make me feel more alive. I am going to go ahead and continue working on the pattern that I was designing yesterday. I should be able to finish it today before work, but we'll see. Sometimes when I'm doing these pattern designs, I'll kind of hit like a middle point of it where I just start to get really frustrated with how it's turning out and it usually like isn't really coming along in the way that I want it to. So when that happens, I have to take a break and then come back to it later. I haven't felt that yet with this one, so I'm hoping I don't feel that today, but it might happen. So we'll see. Either way, let's just get started with working on that and see what we can get done. finished up my pattern and I'm kind of debating about whether I want to do it with like the full, like make it the really busy version or just keep it as a little bit more of a simple version. I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about, and then I still want to like figure out the color variations for the background. Still not sure which color I'm going to do for that, but otherwise I'm done with that and that feels really good. I do have a little bit of time before I need to head to work, so I think I'm going to do a little bit of freelancing work and eat some breakfast because I'm hungry now. So I'm hoping it's going to be a really productive day. So far it has been. So anyway, it feels good to have that pattern done, and I do want to be designing a few more very soon. So this is the final pattern that I have created so far. So usually I do my original square and then I just like duplicate it so that there's, you know, 4 different pieces and you can really tell that it's a seamless one. But this just feels really busy to me. So part of me kind of wants to just do my regular square and keep it like that. I don't know. I'm not really sure. And I feel like I've decided on the background color. I want to have it be a little bit more neutral so that the colors in here pop a little more. So that's kind of my plan for right now. I'm just still debating between this busier version or this one, but I'm kind of leaning towards this one. I don't know. What do you think? Okay, so it's a few days later and I've just been kind of working here on my couch editing this video, and I did decide on the final pattern that I wanted to do, and I'm getting ready to kind of upload everything to my store and all of the different like platforms that my products are on. So I'm creating all of the mock-ups, and there's a lot of back-end stuff, so it's going to take me a while for all of that to kind of be uploaded, but I'm working on that right now. So by the time this video goes live, all of those should be there. So that's very exciting. So I decided to go with the pattern that was not as busy. So this is the one that I ended up with. This one. Oops. Okay, so I really like this one and I think it turned out really well. The other thing that has been really exciting, I just found out about this yesterday, is one of the print-on-demand companies that I've been partnering with for years. It's called Redbubble. They actually emailed me yesterday and said that one of my patterns was going to be featured on their homepage under their featured products section. So I was so excited about that, and I like immediately went to their website to kind of see it on there. So I will show you that too. Very exciting. All right, so here's the Redbubble website, and if we just scroll down a little bit, there it is, right there. So happy about it. It's just kind of cool. So that was from my Valentine's Day collection, so it was cool that they selected that one. I also wanted to share on my website, I do have a new pattern that I did just launch as well. I did design this one for Valentine's Day collection. I just didn't launch it on at the same time because it's a little bit different, but it's my hot air balloon pattern, and I did film that process of painting all of that in that video, so I'll link that here if you want to see that. But yeah, isn't it so cute? I just think it's so pretty, and yeah, so those are all available if you're interested. You can check that out. And one more thing before I end this video, just because this makes me happy, I went to the grocery store today to, you know, just do my grocery shopping, and I ended up buying some flowers, which was kind of on my list just because I like to have fresh flowers at home. But I also found this really pretty shamrock plant that the leaves kind of look like butterflies, and they're just like really cool. And they have like a green version, and then they have this like really dark purple one too. So I went with a purple one, which is a little unusual for me, but I really love it. Like, how pretty is that? And they will like bloom these little flowers too, but aren't they so cool? This one is a little droopy, so I did give it some water, and I'm hoping it'll, you know, kind of perk up a little bit, but it's so cool and so cute. And I just feel like they look like little butterflies. I am going to take this off, and I'm going to actually pot it in a real pot rather than, you know, the little plastic one that it came in, but I just think it's so cute. So anyway, that was really all that I wanted to share with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to leave it here, and I think in the next video I'm going to kind of share some new paintings that we're going to be working on. I do want to design some more patterns for the spring, so yeah, we'll kind of work on that in the next video. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this one. Please let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.